The Yak-9U is the original.
Hi.
Okay.
In today's video you will learn how to play the Japanese naval fighter Zero. Before we start, I warn you that the Zero is by far the slowest fighter, means it's not competitive at all. Its strength are an exceptional turn rate, good slow speed control, good stall speed, good self-sealing fuel tanks, and a lot of lift, almost like in Leaf. But the bad things are way bigger. You are still the slowest fighter, have the weakest engine, the smallest amount of ammo, slow fire rate, no protection at all, and average climb rate and bad energy retention. The a6m codename Zero was a long-range carrier fighter plane created 1939 and produced by Mitsubishi and the Japanese Navy. You need to understand that the Imperiale Japanese Navy and Army had no cooperation in any production. So both branches had hard rivalry and fought for resources, ending up in different philosophies. The Army focused on more European constructions like the Bf-109. The Navy, on the other hand, thought that the way air combat will be fought is in dogfights and focused in lightweight construction instead of stronger engines. Let's start with the rate of climb. It's between 15 and 18 degrees. Don't let the speed indicator fool you, it's all about the lift. Your plane is slow in general, but your lift and low drag let you climb higher besides being slower. Your gameplay is straightforward, you need to follow 3 steps. Step 1 is the setup. Make sure you are alone with your target. If you get swarmed, you can't run away. Most of the time, you won't be the one attacking an enemy at same or lower alt, so you need to let him attack you. For that you want to equalize the energy between you and a dive. Step 2 is the overshoot. You need to dodge the attack of the enemy and loop your plane right in front of him. So he has to turn, but can't turn with you. If step 2 wasn't executed right, just go back to step 1. That out of the way, the a6m2 is the first real Zero and has no gameplay differences between the a6m2 Mod 11 version. Step 3 is hitting the target. It sounds easy, but it's hard with those guns. I recommend using vertical targeting with the weird ballistics of the 20mm. The a6m3 version is the same plane but with a better engine that has a 2-stage supercharger. That means it got heavier, but with the smaller fuel tank you get a better overall performance. Your wings are also now clipped, for an even better dive speed, at cost of the turn rate. It also got 80 more 20mm rounds. To be honest, if you find a good player who knows how to energy fight you, you pretty much have to wait for a mistake or a miscalculation. Speed is simply so important for air combat that you can't negate it with a good turn rate. That's why Japan had so bad ratios in the Pacific Theater against the F4U and F6F. In this plane you need to fly defensive, otherwise you will just get farmed by every other plane. The Mod 22 version has normal wings again, meaning your turn and energy retention are normal again. The Mod 22 KO just add the better 20mm naval cannons with higher velocity, but going up 2 more BR levels is just ridiculous. Every Zero should go down at least 1 BR level to have a chance. It also makes no sense cause you can find the a6m5 at the same BR, so why should anyone pick the Mod 22 KO version? The a6m5 is the last upgrade for the a6m line. It's the sad try to get something out of the outdated airframe. The only things new are the self-sealing fuel tanks, the better 20mm, and that's pretty much it. The Otsu modification just gave it an armored glass and sit. The Hay modification is again a desperate try to transform the Zero into an interceptor. It got more guns, but with the same engine than the a6m3, makes it heavier, and that makes the legendary Zero to a real joke. The premium a6m6 got a new engine, but it wasn't making the plane any better. I wouldn't recommend any Zero after the a6m3 Mod 22 version for air battles, cause the opponents after that are just way too strong. The only situation where you want to use the Zeros are in ground battle. Because nobody can see what plane you are, you can make quick work of the enemies. I know it can be boring carrying no bombs, but letting no one bombing your team is important too. Here is the only area where the late Zeros have any purpose, and can achieve something. The a6m5 can also carry 1 by 500 kilograms bomb. The good thing is that there are 2 more planes that are quite competitive in the line. After the losses in the Pacific, the Japanese Navy searched for a newer, better airframe. They understood that maneuverability was important, but a stronger engine even more. That's why the prototype a7m1 was built. It almost had twice as much engine power than the a6m line and got faster. But that wasn't enough, so they made the a7m2 with double the power of the a6m. The airframe was the same lightweight idea of the a6m line, but with the bigger engine, you suddenly had a good energy retention, good climb rate, okay top speed. Not only that, the amount of ammo got doubled as well. The a7m2 feels better than the a6m line in pretty much everything. Yes, you are heavier, but now not every enemy can run away from you and you still outturn everything you face. If you remember the 3 steps from the start of the video, you will have a great time in this plane. Just watch out, cause your plane is way bigger than before. Besides that, you have a better Zero here that can really let the enemy scare you. You can also make some energy fighting maneuvers in this plane. To the question if Army plane Ki-84 is better than this here, well, it depends. Both have a great maneuverability, but the Ki-84 is faster, making it the better energy fighter. Is it better than the J2M? I would say yes, cause in this BR, climb rate doesn't help you that much anymore. The a7m2 is also faster than the J2M and does outturn it. The same strengths still apply here, just the cons from before went away. Overall, this plane only real weakness is its top speed, but with smart thinking and good handling, you will be able to get every enemy you want. In the end, the Zeros are like in real life great against people who aren't experienced. Also only the a6m 3 and 2 are the versions you should play cause you won't have a good time otherwise. I hope that the video could help you choosing if you want to fly the Zero or not. Tell me in the comments what the next guide should be about. CYA